visiting squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Carlos Perez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on.
Striding into the box, Carlos Aguero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, we've got no outs.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Number 34 will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Archer ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Seawolves are out on top, 1-0.
One out now,
Pete
one
Archer
out.
stands in for the first time.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Runner.
Runners on the move for second, down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. And with that, here's how Trenton will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits.
Chester Smith will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
To short, scooped up, underhanded flip. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Seawolves lead it 2-0. Number 34 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
The shortstop, number 34.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Julio Garcia is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Donovan Solano will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now both runners are breaking. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Archer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second. Digging in to try it again, Slade Heathcott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be...
Now the double steal is on here. Grounded to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it in the left.
So stepping in, number 44, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy.
Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Clinton Orr will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Dooley.
Number 34 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Hey, now, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Archer is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Number 34 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hey, get your pitch up
Hit
there.
hard towards second. And this is knocked down over there.
The catcher, number 13.
Julio Garcia will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Right here.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh? Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Velasquez on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Seawolves are out on top, 4-2. Now at the plate, Chester Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, here we go.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting,
Number 34 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
You're here.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs.
now batting,
You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices his ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Julio
Keep it going.
Garcia has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door.